We will give you the name of the coins. Tomorrow, we'll give you the name of the coins tomorrow, and how you can make money with that coin every 1 hour and every day. Every day, every 1 hour, you're going to make money with that coin. Tomorrow, we'll show you all of that. But for you, for now, to prepare you for tomorrow, let's do it this way. We are 76 here. 76, please. Tomorrow, if you are coming tomorrow, please invite 10 people. We are 76 here. Tomorrow, we are coming, invite 10 friends that you like. 10 friends that you want their life to change financially. 10 friends that you'll be happy to sit down somewhere with them and have a nice time because I've made money on the coins that I will show you tomorrow. But to prepare you for tomorrow, same time, I would advise, if you don't have Trust Wallet, please go and download one. Download it, set it, make sure you have the PIN number. They're usually 6 digits. If you don't have, if your Trust Wallet does not have the pins, it means it can be hacked. They can take away your money. Just make sure you download a Trust Wallet, you put it in your phone, make sure you secure it, and then buy BNB. BNB is what they call Binance Coin. Buy Binance Coin. When you buy it, take it to your Trust Wallet, keep it there. Just keep it there. Tomorrow, 9 o'clock, when I show you what you're going to do, by 11 o'clock, you start earning. You start earning. Inside your Trust Wallet, you start earning instantly. You don't need a third party. You don't need to refer anybody. You don't need to. You don't need to build a team to earn with what I'm going to show you tomorrow. Please, I'm begging you. As I'm talking tomorrow, make sure you bring 10 people or 5, your friends that you love them to make money with you. You know, they say friends, good friends show their friends a good business. If you kind of friend you have are those that want to come and drink beer. I'm sorry, I don't have issue with alcohol. I don't drink, but if you drink, it's not bad. What I mean is that friends who would like to take you somewhere to go and discuss how Nigeria is bad, how Nigeria is going, and Nigeria is going to bring it to pieces. You drink beer and chop all these things. You just gossip things that will not profit you. Those kind of friends, you don't need them. Friends that want to make change their life. So bring them tomorrow. Let's have this on tomorrow. And I will show you the coin. I will show you how you're going to do it. I will show you with my screenshot. I will show you with my back office how much I'm earning and how you can earn it. How you can also earn even more than I'm earning now. So there's opportunity for you to make money in crypto. This one is free money. Free money. You're going to make free money. All you just need is to buy BNB. I would advise you buy at least BNB for the region of $150 to $200. Okay, buy Binance Coin of either 150 or 200. That should be 0.6 or 0.6 or 0.7 BNB. Buy it, take it to your Binance, to your Trust Wallet, swap it to Binance Smart Chain, and leave it there. Then in the Zoom, during the Zoom, I'll put you through. After the Zoom, I'm telling you, from 11 o'clock, you start earning. That's how you're going to be earning every 1 hour. As long as you are holding the coin I'm going to show you tomorrow. So friends, please do that because that is what people are doing. So many people are earning money like that online for free, just like that on crypto, because crypto is the people's money. And we are here to talk about people's money. Royal Q helps you to build your team. It helps you to, to understand cryptocurrency, how it works. And on this platform, every evening when I'm here, I tell you the best I can. I tell you what I know about crypto and how it can profit you. And I think that's what I've done this evening. Please pardon us. If you didn't do it today, pardon us, please. I want to prepare you for tomorrow. As I come tomorrow, come with your friends. We do it together, friends. And I'm telling you that from 11 o'clock tomorrow, you start earning money. When you meet again on Friday, you will tell us how much you tell us where this is working. It's really working. And as you're learning it, you're going to tell others. Others who are not going to be part of the community. You're going to tell them, because this information must go around. Let people know about it. In fact, it should not be out of place if half of Nigerians are aware that they can buy certain coin and put in their wallet, and this coin keep growing, and they can swap it for money, they can sell it and take care of themselves. It should not be out of place if half of the country can do that. At least, in a way, it will reduce insecurity, you will, in fact, the fear of my neighbor will come and kidnap me or whatever, it will reduce to an extent. Even though crime will never end, but at least it can be reduced if everybody has something to eat. Thank you very much.
Whoa, Mr. B. Wow, this is lovely. This is awesome. Man, I love this.
But see, I'm already ending, I'm already ending. I'm already ending, seriously.
I'm
already ending, seriously. No,
wow.
no, if you know me very well, brother, if you know me, sir, no one knows me very well. I don't come on air and talk rubbish.
We know you.
I'm not coming on air to tell you something that's not possible. So I'm already ending.
We know you.
I'm already ending. I did this thing 3 days ago. I'm already ending. I'm ending every hour. I'm ending.
Wow.
So it's something real. It's real, friends. It's real.
In fact, let us appreciate Global Impact and Mr. Mint together. Let's appreciate them, because it's not easy for you to know something good and give it to people for free. This is awesome. We really appreciate this, Mr. Mint. So, friends, you've had it all. Let us get to work. Invite 10 persons at least. If you want to better people's life, like we are bettering your life now, invite them to join so that they can be independent and make money for themselves. And imagine we have friends that have money at gathering. They discuss good things. So let us not follow the friends that will take us to drink beer alone. Let us bring them here tomorrow. Join in this Zoom call so that all of us can benefit and make the best out of it. So let us appreciate Global Impact and our own Mr. Noah, who has been championing this cause to make sure that we have this Zoom meeting every day. He pays for all the subscription and everything. Let us appreciate him. Please, let's appreciate him for that. Let's appreciate him. It's a wonderful one. Mr. Noah, we really appreciate you for all your wonderful efforts, and we pray that you keep moving ahead for us, and we are behind you. So at this point, we want to go into today's business. We want to go straight and get to know why we are on this Zoom call today. We are 101 and still counting, and I'm sure before the end of the day, we'll hit a greater number. And tomorrow, we're looking up for like 300 people on this Zoom call. So let us get to work and make sure that we bring them to this Zoom call. So today we are going to discuss something that has to do with crypto also. What is the trend? What are we going to see? We want to give attention to our own Kelly Ozzy, who will be putting us through a subject that we are a bit familiar with, but how does it work? And how can we benefit from it? So Mr. Kelly Ozzy, please unveil what you have for us so that we can hear. You have our attention now.
All right. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, folks. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. You are welcome to this presentation. It is not new. It's something that we already know. So we are going to be showing you what RoyalQ is. You must have been hearing, as Mr. Mint has said, cryptocurrency is the future of exchange. And if you are not having a cryptocurrency, they need to think twice. Think of your tomorrow. How will it be? That is where RoyalQ is taking us to. It's taking us to the future. That is why I don't know if my slide can be seen. Can I see a raise of the hands? If you can see my slide.
Yes, we can see it very clear.
Okay, excellent. So this is RoyalQ. It's telling you welcome to the future. By the side, you see a robot. That tells you that this robot is what we will all employ to work for us. And once we employ this robot to do the work for us, we will see what it is. So what are we talking about? What is RoyalQ? RoyalQ, from that word Q represents quantitative. So it is a quantitative trading strategy that uses a robot to calculate your total dividends and give you your profits daily. So you can make profit for you in the ranges of 1 to 5% daily, depending on how, or even more than that, depending on how the market is. Sometimes it can give you up to 30% or even more in a month, sometimes 50% in a month. So you can imagine how it is. When the market is very bullish, you can have such kind of, so that's what we call quantitative trading strategy. So that's what RoyalQ is employing. So with RoyalQ, you can trade your crypto. If you are not familiar with cryptocurrency, when you hear anything, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and all those BNB, as Mr. Mint has mentioned, it is all cryptocurrency. We have several cryptocurrencies in the market. So what this Royal Key will do for you, it will help you to buy the cryptos and sell them for you. Understanding Royal Key quantitative trading is very simple. A lot of people, they do trading. Those people who knows the traditional markets, you go to the market to buy things and sell. And most times you find traders, they find it difficult to match up with their time because they find themselves working Saturdays, sometimes working Sundays, because they want to make more money. People who are working online, trading manually, they sometimes find them in the middle of the night, they're looking at the trade when trade is going up. So they lack sleep because of doing it manually. But with Royal Q, this robot is going to monitor the market for you 24/7, real-time monitoring. So since it's a robot, it doesn't need much. All it needs is just fuel from you. And as we go on, we are going to see what kind of fuel it needs to run 24/7 around the clock. And it's going to be monitoring the market real time for you and giving you profits as you move by. Now, we could ask ourselves, is it safe? Some people will say, I have $1,000 to invest. Is my money safe? In Royal Q, you are totally in control of your funds. You are totally in control of your funds. Why do I say so? What you need to do in Royal Q is you need to open either a Binance wallet or a Huobi wallet. With that, you can now put your funds in the Binance wallet. What most of us have in Nigeria, in Africa, is Binance wallet. Of course, Binance wallet is used worldwide. So if in your location Binance is not available, you can check Huobi. With these two wallets, it's a means of exchange. You can buy your crypto and store it there. Then all you now need to do is to link your Royal Q wallet with your Binance wallet through an API integration tool. With that API integration tool, that will give the robot the access to look at your funds that you have kept in your Binance or Huobi wallets and trade those funds for you. So you can see it is very safe. You don't have any reason to be scared that the company Royal Q will run away with your funds. The company has no access to your funds. The only access you have given the robot is read only and trade. That is the only access you have given to it. So, and it's going to do just that. So, and what method does this robot use for trading? There's what they call martingale strategy. This robot uses martingale strategy, and it uses this quantitative trading strategy to monitor the market such that at the time the market is going down, it automatically triggers to buy for you at a lower price. Take note, it always buy at a lower price and sell for you at a higher price. So if the market is low, let's say it bought for you low and the market went further lower than where you bought before, it is going to hold that price for you. If you don't want to buy additional further reduction in price, it will hold it for you until the market bounces back and you're going to bounce back in profits. That is how it works. So it always buys low and sells high. Of course, take note, it is also very important that you take the opportunity as you see the market going low, take that opportunity, buy at that lower price. You can buy more coin. You know, of course, if, for example, a laptop is sold at $1,000 in the market, and suddenly the price of laptop now went to $500. If you have that $1,000, wouldn't you rather buy two of that laptop at that $500 and sell it later at $1,000? Absolutely, you want to do that. Every good businessman will want to buy low and sell, and that's exactly what this robot does for us. It buys low and sell high. So this artificial intelligence algorithm works 24/7 seamlessly. So you don't need to be awake 24 hours like when you're doing manual trading. So, and it's very simple and easy to operate. What do you need to operate this robots? It's just, as we have mentioned, have your Binance or Huobi wallet available, get your RoyalQ wallet available, link it with your API management tool. And once you have done that, you are good to go. Just simple, just that simple things. Binance wallet, RoyalQ app, then your linking of the two together. And it uses real-time strategy to do it straight. So you don't need to go there every time to adjust. Maybe I see market is going there, you go there and adjust. No. Once you have set your trade, you don't need to bother about it. You can go and sleep. And every morning you waking up smiling, seeing profit dropping. And if you set your trades properly, you don't need to worry because your strategy will help you to buy at a lower price. You will always have the resources available to buy at a lower price. So for the security of this system, it is very, very secure. Because why do we say it is secure? Even when market is bearish, when we say market is bearish, it means that the market prices are going down. So when it is going down, your funds are secure in the sense that it holds that cost for you. And when the market comes up back, it sells for you at profits. And the same thing, vice versa, when it's also going up to you are in profit as well. So what is the advantage of doing business with RoyalQ? The advantage is, one, you have, as I mentioned before, you have total, absolute control of your funds. If, for example, you have traded for 1 month and you say, oh, I need money to go and pay my house rent, you can easily go into your Binance wallet and sell your coin. Of course, before you sell it, watch your loss. Watch the losses. You may not want to sell at loss. You can wait for it to drop the profit for you by putting it at one shot. When you put your trade at one shot, when the market bounces back, to sell and not buy another coin for you. Of course, when you do that, you have to cancel your sync. So if you don't cancel your sync, it's going to buy another coin for you with the funds it has dropped. So we need to continue to use RoyalQ. If you are new here, what can you do to get yourself on board RoyalQ? All you need to do is to get your trolley, go into the shop and buy, and you don't need to buy it, and get your RoyalQ app. Once you have installed your Binance wallet, get your trolley, go into the shop and get your RoyalQ app. It's free of charge. There's they are charging you nothing for getting that app. And how can you get there? Where can you find there? Which shop can you find the app? You can find it in Apple Play Store, Apple Store, or Google Play Store. Any of those stores. If you are using iPhone, in Apple Store. If you are using Android phone, in your Play Store, you get it there. And what do you need to do to get it? First of all, the person who invited you into this Zoom call, get the person's link. As you can see from that from the screen, there's a link here. This link is just RoyalQ website. So, but you need the link of the person who invited you, because when you are trying to register, they will ask you for referral code. The link has the referral code. The last 5 letters is the referral code. So you click on that link, register. It will ask you for your email and your password. Put it in, and go into the app, Play Store app, download it. After downloading it, you log in. After logging in, you are good to go. Then all you now need to get this robot to start working for you is to pay a fee of just only $100 US, as you can see from the screen. Just $100 US. $100 is about 52,000 naira only, and you have this robot for 1 year. So you are renting this robot for 1 year with $100. So once you have done that, you are set to go. As you can see from here, all you need is start by clicking on the link that was sent to you. But if you have not gotten the link, contact the person who invited you and get the link from him. Register with the link, Then after registering with the link, you go ahead and pay the $100, and that robot is set for you. Even without you having any money in your Binance wallet to trade, you can start making money. But the question is, how can we make money even without trading? We have just talked about the trading, how you can make profits daily using the robots. But if you, for example, you only have that 52,000 naira or $100 to buy to rent the robot for 1 year, and you don't have any further fund to continue to do your own personal trading, what can you now do? You are not at a loss, because you can start sharing your link. As I've mentioned, somebody gave you a link, you can also share your link after you have registered and activated. Take note, you must register and activate before you start sharing your link. If you don't do that, whatever commission is coming from the link you shared will be going to your offline. So it's good to activate it before you share your link. Once you share your link, you are good to go to start earning money. So how can you start earning money with RoyalQ? That is what we are going to see in the next presentation.
Thank you very much, Mr. Kenley Ozi. Really appreciate this, your wonderful presentation. We know it's always a pleasure having you around to tell us some of these good things on how we can get started on RoyalQ. Friends, you've had it all. What are you waiting for? One thing you must know is that you must believe in yourself first before you venture into anything. So the beauty of it is that be ready, get your mind positioned so that you can get started and be enthusiastic over it. You see the beauty of it. Thank you so much, Mr. Kenley. We appreciate you. Now, he did say that there's a second part to this where you can also earn money. What is that part? We want to welcome Mr. Don Duke, one of our own, who is already a V2 member for V3. He's already benefiting from it. Let him tell us how he has done this and how he's benefiting and how we too can benefit from it. So, Mr. Don Duke, you have the floor now. Please take it from here.
It's a beautiful evening, and I'm happy to be with a number of people here, and it's a privilege to talk about this exciting opportunity. I really call it exciting opportunity because imagine that I hired my boat for $100 and a license has been given to me to start making money. This is one of the privileges that we enjoy as people who have activated their boat. So the moment you pay $100 for activation, you become a VP1 member. As a VP1 member, it shows that you have the privilege of enjoying residual income. The company is telling you, talk to your friends. Let them know the beautiful things about our robot. Let them know what you are enjoying about this robot trading for you. And you are good to go with $30, the fee of the robot you've rented. So when I rent my robot $100, I talk to my friends and they are doing same. It means I'm capable of getting $30 each from the friends that are working with my link. Friend, this is great. I must tell you this. This is great. Meaning that if I'm very, very liberal and willing to share, I can, at the point of activation, start using my own link to get my friends and making $30 for myself. At this point where I make $30 for myself, I'm already a V1 member. Friend, that money is sweet to handle. It's very, very sweet. Now, the company say you are just starting a great venture. All you need to do is create a team of 3 friends that you are building on. It's simple. I got Mr. A, Mr. B, and Mrs. C. Talk to them. They love what I'm sharing with them and they decide to be part of it. So I will ask them to do same. So before long, we've created a team. The moment my team gets to 20 friends, the company says, you are well done. And to tell me you are well done, they are pulling me a step further. That is VIP2. As a VIP2 member, I stand a chance of gaining so much. First, as a VIP2 member, whoever activates under my team, meaning it might either be direct or indirect, whoever activates under my team, I stand the chances of getting residual income from them. Remember, when I was in VIP1, I got the 3 friends initially and I made $30. I assisted my friends to get people, and before long, we created a team of 20. As a VIP2 member, if I get my friends to be registered directly under me, I make $40, no longer $20. If my friends that are registered directly under me or people under them get orders to register into the team, I make $10 for myself. Friends, that will be huge. You agree with me? Imagine a team of 20 people who are working very, very assiduously. Everyone is busy with their job, happy with what they are doing. You will agree with me that the registration should be flying. And imagine that in this registration flying, I'm making $10 from each activation. That would be great and huge. But it's not just that. Another beautiful thing is that the boat that is working for each member of the team collects 20% from the profit it makes for them. So what it means is you are making available the 20% for the boat in its wallet. That money you make available for the boat in the wallet of the boat, it's shared to me that is the leader of that team. So the company takes 20%, and at the point of VIP2, the company says, oh, you've done so well. Now, because you've done so well, for the 20% we have collected, you are entitled to 30%. That is beautiful. It is huge. Imagine where I've gotten a team at VIP2. I've gotten a team that is expanding, and we are pursuing for VIP3. So my team is far more than 20. Everyone is working. Assume all are trading, maybe trading at a very good volumes. And I'm getting 30% of the 20% profits that the company takes from their trading profits. You know, this is beautiful and fine, and it's working well. Everyone is happy. But for me to be a V2 member, I need to do something. I need to create a team. So this tells us that if we must succeed in this endeavor, we must be willing to work together. We must be willing to create relationship. Without doing that, it might be very, very impossible. So when we start creating relationship, we start bringing people together. We'll be happy together, and everybody will be smiling together. That is how it is. Having gotten to VIP2, the next stage I move to is VIP3. As a VIP3 member, what do I stand to gain? First, for me to get to VIP3, I need to help 3 of my friends, just my initial friends. You still remember them? Mr. A, Mr. B, and Mrs. C. I still need to assist them and make sure I bring them to the level I've been. So I have to assist them from V1 to get to V2. Once the 3 of them gets to meet me at V2, then I'm qualified to move a step further, which is VIP3. We did mention that in VIP2, we've gotten a team that got up to 20 persons. So imagine my three team members, 3 team friends that I'm pulling along. Each of them have made 20. And even myself that brought them, I'm still pulling more persons. So to be VIP 3 person, I need a total of 100 persons in my team as members. Think about this now. Where I have a team of 100 persons, everyone is diligent in their work, excited from what is happening, and they keep talking to people, getting people involved, getting people activated. What are my goals, or what are the chances I have? For each direct person I'm bringing in, Instead of making my initial $30, I'm making $50 from them. Just think about it. The company rents the robot for $100 for this friend that is hiring the robot, and they are parting with me $50. Friends, can you imagine that? That is huge. You agree with me? Now, each indirect person that comes into the team, I get something. And what do I get? I make $20 from each indirect person. So imagine a team that has gotten to 100 and we all are working. Everyone is excited on what is happening. No, just start imagining it. The volume of activation in a day. Now multiply by $20 I'm supposed to pick from each person activating. Assuming we didn't work, we just do not work in 10 persons. The whole team of 100 persons just had 10 activations for that day. Multiply it by the $20 that comes to me. You will notice that that is huge. And recall that besides my $20 that I'm receiving, the person that registers those people, they make their own $30 as the case may be. So you find out that the marketing plan is such liberal that it allows everyone to be happy. Nobody is working for anybody because you are helping your team members to grow. You too, you are growing and the system is just going fine. Besides that, recall we did mention something about gas fee, that the company takes 20% from profit made from the profit made for you on your trading. At this point on VIP3, I take 40% out of the 20% that is accrued to the company for their profit sharing. So it shows that if I put in the needed effort, my team members put in the needed effort, the higher I go, the better it's becoming. Everyone will be happy. At this point, something still happens. And what is that? That I'm able to pull my friends who are on V2 to meet me at V3. The moment I succeed in doing that, I'm able to nurture that person from V2 to get to V3. 5% of that team's work is accrued to me. Now imagine that I've got these three friends that I've been working with, Mr. A, Mr. B, and Mrs. C. Now imagine that I've helped them, I've nurtured them. They are all getting to meet me on VIP2. And from their team's work, I'm making 5%. From team B, I'm making 5%. From team C, I'm making 5%. Friend, this is great. This is wonderful. Sometimes we just start imagining what it will look like. Imagine a team that is making like 100 persons now, because when we are in VIP3, already we are 100 in number. Now for this 100 person, my team 1 is working to make 100 of his own team. Team B is making 100 member of his own team. Team C is making 100 member of his own team. Now just imagine the volume of activations that will be on that team. Then imagine that for each of those teams, just coming to meet me on V3, I'm getting 5% of their work. No, that is huge. Sometimes when we want to estimate what is the possible thing we are getting from what is the possible thing we are getting from that VIP3? Friend, you notice that it's just maybe well over $9,000 in a month. Because if you notice the work that the team is doing, the effort the team is putting in and what is coming out, it is truly, truly great. Imagine someone making $9,000 in a month. If you multiply by Nigerian equivalent, that is giving you over 4 million. Now let's just imagine that even that work was stretched for 2 or 3 months. Would that not be wonderful? Of course, it would be very, very great. At this point, I don't think I will be relaxing. With the volume of what you are getting, it's only natural to imagine that you'll be aiming higher. So I should be aiming higher. And the company said, let's go there. So the company promotes me to VIP4. When I get to VIP4, what am I expected, or what is expected of me to be in VIP4? as usual, I should have been able to help 3 of my team members to get to VIP 3. I will be having a total team members that I've gotten. I'll be getting the total team members that have become over 300 members in the team. Now, for the persons using my direct link to come in to add to the first 3 I've gotten, because at this point I'm expected to have at least 8 people directly registered under me. The additional people I'm bringing in, for each of them, I'm parting with $60 as against my initial $30 of coming in. Just because I've gotten to the rank of V4, for each person coming directly with my user ID or my user code, I make $60 from the person. That is huge. That is great. You agree with me? Besides that, we've talked about the 20% gas fee from the robot. From that amount, that 20% gas fee from each member of my team on their trading, I make 50% dividend from them. So the company is again willing to share with me. They are getting 20% from the profit they are making from each person's trading and parting with me 50% of it. Friend, you agree with me that the company is really liberal in their arrangements of this networking or compensation plan. It's really, really great. But besides that, what about the new members that are activating under my team? For each new member that activates under my team, I am parting with 30 USD. So imagine where I have a team of over 300 users. And for each new activation, I make 30 USD, $30. That is great. It is great indeed. So this is what happens. So as a VIP4 member, if my team does it very, very well, recall that it's a communal thing. It is really effort that is put together by individuals in the group. So it's not a one-person thing. Assuming the group is working and doing all their best, it is very, very likely that in a day, just from referrals alone, we could be able to do $1,500. It's very, very possible. Imagine that I'm making $30 per registration. And that huge crowd of 300, they are all putting in efforts, doing their registration and activations. And that would be great. It should be great. So if we are calculating some of these things, it's mind-blowing. But the bottom line is, even if all in the team are not actively doing the much they could, just imagine only parts or 50 members of that team are doing so much. Think about what the activations might be at the end of the day, at the end of each day. Now, if this continues like this for a month, friend, the amount you are saying is going to be a whooping amount. That is the truth. So it's something that is really worth doing. Again, for each member that meets me as a VIP4 member of my 3 initial friends that I got, for each one meeting me at VIP4, I make 5% from the team's work. So think about it again. I'm getting from team A, team B, and team C. 5% of their entire work is being given to me just because I've been able to help them to get to my point. Friends, this is another beautiful reward from the company. At this point that I've been able to bring these 3 friends to meet me on VIP4, then the company says you are good to go and you come to VIP5. For me to be in VIP5, I need to get at least 12 persons directly registered under me. So I have to expand the number of people directly registered by me. Remember, I was at 8 before. I now added more 4. But for these new 4 persons I'm adding, for each of them, I'm making $65 as against my first $30 that I made on bringing anybody. So you agree with me now that the higher you go in, the more beautiful it's becoming. Assuming I'm not even locking myself to just bringing in 4 at this point, that I decide to say, let me increase it. Let me just do 10. Imagine I'll make $60 per each of the persons that are coming in. The company is not restricting me as to the number I must bring. So this is really, really great. Besides that, I get 55% from the gas fee or the profits that the robot is entitled to. So as my team is expanding, the profits the robot is making for my team, the 20% that is due to the robot is shared with me for 55% to me. Imagine the size of my team, and imagine that I'm making 55% from each person's team trading. Now that is great. It's truly, truly great. Another surprising thing on this VIP5 thing is that for each activated member of my team that is now well over 800, I make 40 USD. Friend, that is another huge one. You agree with me? Look at it now. We are looking at a team that is well over 800 persons, 800 members actively doing their job. These new activations are falling in every now and then, and that I'm going home with each activated person for $40. That is fine. It's really, really huge. What about the pair reward that we started experiencing from VIP3? It continues even up to VIP5. Because at the point of VIP5, if I'm bringing my first initial 3 friends to meet me up on VIP5, then I'm entitled to 5% of their work. Recall, that team is getting enlarged because they are no longer on VIP3, they are no longer on VIP4, but I'm trying to pull them to where I am in VIP5. So by doing that, I'm getting more money from them. This is all possible because I seriously engaged myself in telling people the wonderful stories about this royal queue, and people are joining me. Everyone is happy. Nobody's left behind. Now, going about the possible amount you can get as a VIP5 person, why we may not want to go into that calculation, I want us to just imagine it. Imagine a team of 800. Imagine that for this 800, we are having activations of maybe even up to 20 a day. 800 people working actively. 20 might just be an understatement, but let's accept it like that. Imagine 20 persons are activated on my team. That happens on a daily basis. Then calculate that from the beginning of the month to the end of the month. It is very, very possible that I should be making well over $5,000 on a daily basis if my team is truly, truly doing the job. Of course, where we have 800 team members and everyone is doing their job, we will not doubt that. It will be very, very possible. Friends, these things we are talking are happening already, because at least we've gotten somebody that have attained VIP5 that in one video expresses the fact that this is what is happening to him. It's like a shock, but it's real. So it's something that we all can benefit from. Everyone can get there. Now, from VIP5, the company tells me you have one step further. At least for now, that is VIP6. When you get to VIP6, you're already at royalty, my brother. I must be frank with you. When you are able to succeed and make it up to VIP6, you are a royal person. The reason being that the company at this point in time is very much willing to share its global dividend with you. Come to think of it. Imagine that this company that is spread across many countries of the world is accepting to do 5% of its profits with you as an individual. Every month it checks its work. Okay, this is 5% of our global profits. Let's share with you. Friend, you may not be able to calculate that. You're looking at your team now. Your team is well over 1,500 persons. People directly registered under you have gotten to 20. And even at this VIP6, each person you are registering, you are making $70 from that person. Now just even start to imagine the people you want to register directly under yourself. You just go out there and you see people streaming around you. What is happening now? What has been happening? Look at your levels. It's like you've changed everything. You say, this is it, this is it. They are willing to come in and you are just getting $70. That is crazy. It's crazy, but it's real. At this point in time, you are getting 60% from the 20% profits that is due the boat. So come to think of it, you discover that the higher you go, the more juicier it's becoming. It's becoming more and more juicy. So this is the reason, this is one reason why we must not play with this opportunity. We must fly with it because it is something that is attainable. It is something that is doable. And it's something that is fine because everyone is happy. It's not something that some persons will just be working to push some other persons as is found in many other networks. That is not it. In this case, everyone is happy because you must pull your people behind for you to move. So imagine I'm putting equal effort to help my friends, and my friends are putting equal effort to help their friends, and everybody is happily moving. Now, this is a godly thing. Because I think one thing that God loves so much is that we should lovingly do things together. We should lovingly share together. And this is one opportunity and privilege I see that makes relationship to foster very well. Because if you must work on this project, you must nurture good relationship. You must be able to pull others along behind you. You cannot afford to go ahead of them alone. You must pull them along so that everybody moves. At this point in time, we may not want to even start calculating the profits that you might be worth, because if you use our own calculator to try it, it may show you a lot of error. This is to tell you that the thing is huge. So what are we waiting for? Especially those are friends who are very, very much here with us, but yet to come on board. This is just the right time. You don't have to delay any longer. You have to start thinking of making that profit now. That is what you are seeing on the slide. You have to start thinking of making that profit now. Nothing should stop you. In fact, you should start thinking of activating so that you talk to people to get activated and you start eating this thing. You start feeling it. You can't afford to hear beautiful things like this and you cannot have a feel of it. It will not make any sense, friends. Come to think of it. So we want to really put in the effort. If we do that, I tell you, the sky will be our springboard.
Thank you very much, Mr. Don Duke, for that wonderful presentation. Really appreciate your time. We appreciate the presenters so far, Mr. Ken Leozi and Mr. Don Duke, for putting us through this wonderful opportunity. So friends, what are you waiting for? Let us come on board and start profiting now. Don't forget, all what we've done today, you can find on our YouTube channel. The YouTube link has been posted on this Zoom call. You can check the chat. You can see everything there and review it again. So we thank everybody for coming on this call. And at this point, we want to see if we can take one or two questions from all those who are present on this Zoom call. So Mr. Ozi, you can share your screen now. Thank you very much. So if we have anybody that has a question, you can just indicate by raising up your hand, and then we'll call you so that we can attend to your questions right now. We don't have anybody that has a question. Meanwhile, we'll wait for people that want to ask questions. Let us have it in mind that we must have a shift from our regular way of thinking, not depending only on our regular income, but having extra source of income is something that will be of huge benefit to every one of us. And this is one thing that can put a smile on your face. So it seems we don't have a question for today, which means everything is well understood. Okay, there's just one hand now. That is Bridget Gold. So you can unmute yourself now and ask your question. Bridget Gold, please unmute and ask your question.
Good evening, everybody.
Good evening. Welcome to the program.
Thank you. Please, I was here from the beginning of the program, or maybe my attention wandered. I just want to know whether what Mr. Jerry said at the beginning, what he was talking about, is it the same thing that this last speaker is talking about?
Okay, no, they are two different things. What Mr. Mint talked about, he said it's going to give us something that will start benefiting immediately from tomorrow. He said you should get some quantity of BNB, put it in your trust wallet, convert it to smart chain and leave it there, and be on this program before 9 o'clock, at least 9 o'clock here. That is going to give us something that we'll trade on and be giving us profit every 1 hour. So it's a giveaway, it's giving up, not the same with what you just had now.
Okay, before 9 p.m. or 9 a.m.
9 p.m. tomorrow evening, that's when we'll be here.
Okay.
Tomorrow evening. But don't forget, you have to come with somebody, invite your friends to join so that you don't benefit alone. It's for everybody.
Yeah, sure. I mean, I brought more than, I personally brought more than 5 or 6 friends to this meeting. So
That's
fine.
That's very good.
Okay. So what he's saying is different from this last speaker. What this last speaker is talking about is different.
It's different from what we have said today, entirely from what we have said today. It's a different thing entirely.
Okay. Oh.
Thank you so much. Okay, now let's hear from Onigbinde Omotola. You can unmute now and ask your question.
Okay. Thank you very much for this wonderful presentation, and the fact that you have made this free and open to us. It's a very beautiful thing. Thank you very much. But I just have a few, maybe like 1 or 2 questions.
Okay.
Yeah. So you were saying that the robots cannot withdraw money from our Binance app. Yeah. So, but then you were also saying that we would have to share the profits with the company in ratio 20. Yes,
Okay.
yes. So, how do they get their 20% profit if the Royal Q app cannot withdraw, from the Binance app and all? So that's the first question. And the second question is, how are we going to be able to guarantee the level of profit per day being made by the robot? Because I think I've seen a few reviews, from some blogs about, some people complaining about the fact that they were making some $1 per day, this kind of thing. So, so I don't know if you can explain how we're able to guarantee some level of profitability per day with the robot. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Your question has been noted. Global Impact, will you want to shed light on that? Are you there?
All right, let me take it.
Okay, Don Duke.
Now, let's start from the beginning. The profit the boat makes for you is dropped on your Binance wallet. Are you getting it? But the boats do not have access to your Binance wallet. So the wallet of the boat on your phone is where you put what we call the gas fee. So once that boat makes your profit for you, it goes back to the wallet, the money you place in the wallet, that is the gas for the gas fee now, and remove 20% of the profit he has dropped for you. Now it is that 20% that is building a team shares with the boats or the company. That is one. Now you must supply that money, because if you do not supply, it's like you are not giving it fuel for the vehicle to move. So at some point in time, if you are not observant when you are doing your trading, if you just leave your money on your Binance and the boat is trading and trading and trading, and there's no gas fee, no money to collect the 20%, it may actually stop trading and wait for you to refill before it continues. That is one. On the other hand, the issue of how to determine the profit that is made from your trading, it is not something you can just specifically say this is the specified amount you must make. No, cryptocurrency market, as you know, sometimes goes down and sometimes goes up. It's always like that. And we did mention that the boats can never make you loss. So when the market goes very, very low, it holds the coin. It can never pull it out, because if it pulls it, it means that you trade at a loss, but it's not programmed to trade at a loss for you. So if it happens that the market was really, really down today, it might not make the same profit for you today like it will make tomorrow when the market is very okay. So those are criteria that you want to take note of. And another thing you want to take note of, I think you mentioned something about saying somebody's profit like $1. That might truly depend on the volume the person is trading with. If I trade with $10,000 or $5,000, you will not expect the profit the boat will make for me to be the same with somebody that trades with $100 or $200. So why we are really emphasizing on this aspect of networking is it will give you more finance to be able to allow for your trade volume to be higher. Because the higher your trading volume, the higher the profit the robot makes for you, and the happier you'll be in your trading results. So we are telling our friends, we are not supposed to think of going to borrow money to start doing this trading. The company has given us a leeway to allow for this successfully.
Thank you very much, Mr. Donju, for responding to that. I'm sure, Mr. Onigbede, your question will be well answered. Okay, let's go to the next person, Wella. Please unmute and ask your question.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening, you're welcome.
Okay, thank you. Sorry, though I came late. I wasn't really following just the last lecture. I was able to get something. And my question is, this fuel money, is it on every trade or on a daily basis that the robot will be taken from what we make? That's number one. Number two, who is the founder of this Royal Q? The name, in case someone asks me who owns it, what do I say? Thank you.
Thank you very much for that question. Global Impact, are you back with us? Can you respond to that?